what was what was
Sorry,
one
sorry
of
about that.
your what was one of your favorite client results with someone you worked with?
Oh my gosh, that's a great question, Dr. Garcia. Rob Garcia. So I would say I have a client who came from a family of 10. She's top in the world, is a pediatric obstructional care specialist. And so she kind of writes the protocol on that. So this woman came to me because she was stuck. And she was sick and tired of being stuck, right? So it's okay to be stuck, but it's not okay to stay there. So what was so amazing was this woman who's already a leader completely transformed her entire way of being. The past that was right there in front of her, the filter that she looked at life through, completely got put back in the past. So since then, she's in the midst of writing her book. She has speaking events in Rome. She is connecting at such a high level where she's coming from a place of I'm worthy and I get to be a space of transformation for others. So I would say that would be one of those stories.
That was awesome, Kim. All right, who is your next target?
All right, I am going to ask Jason. Yes, sir. Jason, yes, sir. I know nothing about you except you're all in black and you've got a hat on. You look sporty. Leads. Okay, we're talking leads. So if I were to generate leads for me, Jason, as a coach, what would be the best way for me to go about generating leads?
How did you know leads? Hold on, real
Because
quick.
I don't know. Something was just speaking out to me.
Oh, my shirt. Oh, I was like, how does she freaking know that, man? I'm like, wait a minute. I was like, I forgot.
Read people.
Yo, that is so funny. No, that's a great question. Well, that's a great story that you just said about your client. I think that was awesome. So I just want to say that. And yeah, so if you want to generate leads, I mean, really, there's multiple ways to generate leads, right? I mean, I think a really good way to get people into your network and to just know about you and become aware, right? It starts with awareness. So like really creating content, letting people know who you are, helping them, putting a step forward and being like, hey, let me help out a bunch of people on the front end before I even want to ask somebody to be a quote unquote lead, right? That's a great way, is to just go out there. You could even start do you have a YouTube channel?
I do.
I knew it. I could just tell by your energy, right? So, I mean, you could just put videos out there. You could create, videos and just kind of start bringing people, attracting people to you. Like I always call it attraction marketing, where you're just attracting your perfect client. And then it's then you just give them offers like, hey, I have this, if you're looking to solve this problem, why don't you download my free guide? And then you pull them in as a lead, right? I mean, that's one way, but then think about it. Then you're putting in time, right? Because you have to create this content. Another way to generate leads is to utilize money to buy your time back. So I'm not going to say to not put in time and effort in creating content and putting, helping people on the front end. But if you have some money, you can go to Mark Zuckerberg and be like, hey, listen, buddy, why don't you just throw some of my ads in front of people and bring them into, just pay money and bring them in that. And you can get that even quicker. So, I mean, that's another way as well, is just paying social media networks, Google, Facebook, all that stuff. So it's just.
Thank you, Jason. That's good stuff. Thank you.
All right, Jason, you're next, but make sure, remember, we have 45 seconds for each one, okay? So.
Oh, my bad.
We need a little buzzer.
You're next.
I didn't know.
Who is your?
I didn't know.
No, that's all right.
Me neither.
Go ahead. Who is your next target?
I don't know. Let me look around real quick. How about Rick Morgan? So what do I got to do? Ask a question?
Yes.
Yeah, ask an easy one.
Oh man, do I get to ask a question to see what Rick does real quick, or is that out of the?
You can ask that question if you don't know him. Yes.
All right, Rick, what do you do, man? What do you do?
Well, Jason, I do something a little different. I am a consultant in the franchise industry. So I'm a business matchmaker. I ask people to know me as the Match.com of the franchise industry. And then we also help business owners look into franchising to see if that's the best growth strategy for them. So those are the two processes I will take potential candidates through.
Okay, great. Well, then I would say what would be the minimum requirements for somebody that wants to franchise their business? What would be those minimum
Jason,
requirements?
he might have to answer that for the next one because he's running out of time. So he only has one question that he can entertain, but you can chat him and send him that question.
Okay.
Okay.
And I can follow up with you
Yes.
offline too.
All right. Who is your next target?
Well, I am going to ask Mr. Fu Torres. I know he's not driving, so perhaps he can respond. And he's got a marketing or public relations company, I believe. That's what I heard in the beginning. So I just want to know a little bit more about it.
I'm not driving. It's somebody.
Tell me more about your company so that I know who I can refer to you.
Oh, so I was just making sure that I was getting asked to, right? It's to me.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, so I am James Fu Torres, and I'm the CEO of Imperium Authority, which is a public relations firm. And just bottom line, I help entrepreneurs become the authority in their field by leveraging press like top publications, podcasts, and TV. And yeah, that's for me to like the perfect person to refer to me will be business owners, speakers that are looking to increase their visibility and authority. So they can get into places like TEDx, to be TEDx speakers, to be paid speakers in masterminds and like live events, and agency owners looking to differentiate themselves in their niche, and yeah, in general, business owners looking for authority. But yeah.
Okay. Thank you,
Thank you.
James. Thank you, James. James, who's your next target?
Let me look. I think Jonathan Preston. What do you do? Because I haven't seen you.
Okay. Well, I'm an attorney. I've been practicing law 22 years. My practice is located in Murrieta, California. I've known Marie for many years. I've known Laura Roeder, and the rest, don't know if I've met each and every one of you in the past. If I have, I apologize if I've forgotten your name. But I have a practice mostly relating to a lot of commercial litigation, number of real estate matters, some business law, as well as construction, a lot of construction related disputes. And so we also do bankruptcy. And right now, because of COVID, we're kind of looking at some of the fallout issues for businesses that are going to have to start dealing with creditors in the next 6 months as a focus, and how that's going to play out. And it's going to be interesting, to say the least. So that's what I do.
Awesome. Okay. Who's your next target, Jonathan?
Okay, so since I don't know people, can I just get to know them?
Yeah, anyone that hasn't been asked a question.
Okay, so Mr. Simeon, I don't know you, and you're right underneath me. So what do you do for a living?
Hey, so I run a software as a service company called Virtual Badge. We're an identity, a compliance, and a risk platform that our clients use. Basically, we make solutions that involve ID badging for our clients.
Are these badges that get placed on websites for certification?
No, it's like your ID badge that you would carry with you for your company. So for a construction use case, think of it as it stores your OSHA certifications, your training certifications and whatnot, so that I, as the superintendent, know that you're qualified to like get on the forklift or, drive a machine or do whatever task.
Cool. So we'd have a lot of data on what someone's licenses are, and it could be easily retrievable.
Yeah.
It'd be useful.
Okay.
I like to think so.
Thank you,
That's a
John.
common reason why I see people in trouble is someone's doing something they're not supposed to.
All right. John, thank you. So who's your next target?
Let's see. I'll do another intro. Let me think here. Who's somebody that I've not met? Tiara, I don't think you've been asked a question yet. Can you tell us about what you do and what drives you?
Hi, everyone. There was a few minutes late, so I didn't get the beginning of it and stuff like that. So happy to be on here. Marie, thank you so much for inviting me and everything. We definitely got to catch up and do lunch and something soon here.
Yeah.
Um,
You have 45 seconds to answer his question, okay? Just to let you know.
I'm a business consultant by trade. I focus in operations, network development, and procurement services with COVID. It's been a primary target ever since that happened. I leveraged a lot of relationships to get strong supply chains, so I can provide to individuals, businesses, or hospitals anything when it comes to PPE, so your nitrile gloves, disinfectant wipes, hand sanitizer, gowns, 3-plies, etc. So I'm always looking for businesses that are looking for those items and don't want to pay crazy prices that are out there for them right now, because I can buy them and import them now.
Thank you, Tiara. Now, who do you want to ask question next?
See, I'm not who all has not gone yet. Jennifer, have you gone? Jennifer?
I have not.
You look a little familiar and your name sounds a little bit familiar. So what do you do?
Okay, I'm a real estate broker and a trainer, and I own a real estate license school in California and Florida, and it's fully automated, and I'm planning on scaling it to all 50 states. I'm also a published author, and I also help various startup companies with mostly sales and marketing and business development.
Great.
Okay. All
Definitely
right.
can collaborate.
All right. Thank you, Jennifer. So who is your next target?
Who hasn't gone yet?
There's Sherry Reynolds. We have Jessica Powers. Deborah is a new one that and Anthony Russell.
Okay.
So those people.
How about Deborah? What is your what's your current goal that you're most aspiring to right now?
Well, I'm up in San Francisco area, and one of the big things that I've been working on, I've been working and involved with a company very closely called CEO Space International, about over 250,000 members. I've ran clubs all over the United States and in Europe. One of the big things, though, I'm branching off to is I have my own company called the McKinsey Network. And what the McKinsey Network, we specialize in nonprofits and foundations, connecting the nonprofits and the foundations together. So along with connecting and working with people, one of my passions is to be able to get out and help really make a difference on the humanity aspect, and utilize my network and my connections to help nonprofits and to help foundations grow to what they're trying to grow to.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Deborah. Who is your next target, Deborah?
Who isn't what?
There's Jessica, there's Anthony.
Let me do Jessica. Okay. How about Jessica?
Hey, hello.
What's your question for Jessica?
I was like, what?
Hey, so Jessica, what is to sum up your biggest project you're working on right now, and if you had any wish today that you could walk away like, this is what I need, this is what I want, and we could grant that wish to you today for what you're working on, what would that be?
Okay, Jessica, remember there's 45 seconds for you to answer that question.
Thank you, Marie. Deborah, I love your question, and it was a lot of questions in one, so I'm going to stick with a project I'm very actively involved with right now. Is a multi-million renovation project to turn a school into like a business dev, multi-use property, and here in my hometown. And if that would be tied to my wish. Like if all the funds and money wasn't an issue with getting things renovated and stuff, it would be a joy to see something important to my mom be finally taken care of after what she's been doing the past 15 years. So, that ties to a nonprofit for-profit full collaboration there. So I loved hearing about your work, and sounds like we need to connect offline.
Awesome. Thank you, Jessica. Okay, so we still have Ken and Anthony that are still available.
Yeah. Okay. I love this part of the meeting, by the way, everybody. I love it. Okay. So who we said Ken and who?
Ken and Anthony Russell.
Okay. I don't think I know Anthony. So hello. I asked off the wall questions just to break the ice a little bit. So my question for you is, what country or city would you like to travel to next, and why? I think he's on mute. Or I mean, you're still muted.
Yeah. I look forward to traveling to Australia and going to Sydney. I'm a healthcare executive, but my passion is working with partners around the world and helping advance acquisitions and helping people who are interested in selling their business make that a reality for them. And in so doing, create value for our board, for our teams. And right now I have a really awesome partner down under in Australia, and I can't wait till their lockdown stops, so that way I can eventually get down there so we can do some acquisitions together. But that's exciting time.
Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you so much, Anthony. So we still have Sherry and Ken that you can choose.
Let's go with Sherry. Sherry, you have some interesting artwork in your environment. Can you tell us more about you and how the artwork behind you adds value to your life and who you are as a person?
What a sweet question. Thank you so much. Everybody enjoys getting to put out information about themselves. And my dad was in Arizona, and his heritage has a little bit of Native American in it. So I have, over where you don't see, other dream catchers. And this makes me feel centered and, in a place of love. I live by the beach, so everything kind of has a breeze going on, and it just feels amazing. So I'm very passionate about the environment and the energy and the frequency of what life is about. That's just a little bit about it.
Thank you, Sherry. You've got Ken as the last one, Ken, to ask question.
Ken, what are you doing in your study?
What was the question?
What are you doing in your study? Are you in a study? Looks like you have books behind you. Are you a big reader?
Probably nothing. I don't know. I can't really understand the question, so.
Oh, okay.
I have it turned down.
She's just asking, what are you doing in that study room? Is that something, is that your office or something?
I'm confused.
Okay.
What was the question again?
Just answer whatever you think is appropriate for her to learn about you.
Oh, I'm very smart. I know how to use platforms to in the radio business to build your business. So.
Okay, very straightforward. Okay, what's your question for me? I'm the last one.
Oh, geez. Okay, very easy question for you. How come you're so nice?
Because I love people. That's what we're here for. We want to build a good relationship, and we want it to be nice to each other and tell amazing stories about how we helped each other and how we became all successful. Isn't that the awesome thing that you can tell people, right? Okay, so that's my answer to your question. Anyway, well, thank you so much for participating on the first part of our meeting.
And I like Cherry's dream catcher.
Yes, of course.
You didn't think I noticed, huh?
Yeah, I know you noticed.
Yes. All right. So if you have any feedback about that experience with the Q&A, please go ahead and you can send me a message on chat. So at least I know how we can improve it. Especially for the first time visitors here, it's good to understand, kind of, see if you got something out of it. And it's a simple concept of introduction, but it is something that we believe it's effective and that we can all work together on getting the information from each other. So this time, I'm actually going to take, I would say 7 minutes, just doing an open discussion on social media profile. I just wanted to make sure that all of you can check your profile on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. It is very important for you to look at your profile and how you describe your business. The reason why is because one is each social media has its engine. And if you are able to really articulate the information of your business within those social sites, it will give you more access to the internet, to where people can access you through those sites. So for example, think about, do you have a project that is listed in your profile on LinkedIn? Okay, ask these questions to yourself. Do you have a video of yourself, like introductory video of yourself, so people understand who you are? Think about that. And introductory video is actually a very important thing for you to do, because you wanted to create a storyboard about your accomplishment, your background. And if you put that on your social media profile, it will help people understand how valuable it is for them to work with you. So how many here has intro video? Raise your hand if you have an intro video. Okay, so we have Rick. Who else? Jessica has one. So think about it. And normally an intro video would be about a minute to 2 minutes long. And if you are interested in creating an intro video, I can help you with that, because I'm actually going to be showing my intro video I would say in the next week's meeting. So you can see a good example of an intro video. And it's about 2 minutes. And it was taking me a little bit longer to finish that video, because the first shot of creating the video, and we did some scripting, and then we did the video, but then I realized that I had to add more. So there was almost 2-3 version for me to complete the intro video. So I would really think about how you wanted to create your intro video for your social media profile. That is very, very important for you to consider that if you wanted to be the go-to within your industry. The second thing I wanted to ask you is, do you have your client testimonials in all of those social sites? Do you have people that you're connected to that have given you really good testimonials of your working relationship with them? And if so, how many do you have? Take a look at that. Make sure that you have those client testimonials in Facebook. If in Facebook, you can be very creative in putting your testimonials. You can actually ask some of your clients, hey, can I have a short paragraph of how you like my services that I provided to you? And then if they're also a business professional that they're promoting their services, you can also promote them by creating a small page of their testimonial about you, and give the title of that person that's giving you the testimonial, because not only he's promoting you by giving you the testimonial, you're also promoting them by letting them know who they are. So that is a good way to take advantage of the testimonial. Make sure that you collect that either on video or on create a graphic page, a nice graphic page to where you highlight what the wordings of the testimonials. Okay, so that's one thing that I would really highly recommend that you do. Another thing that if you have done projects with people, take advantage of that on LinkedIn. There is a section on LinkedIn where you can include the project and then connect to the people that have helped you with that project, because it's going to create more information or more connections to you when you connect the people that you work with on those projects. So take a look at each section of your LinkedIn. Make sure that you have information in there. You have photos, you have videos, and you have all those testimonials. That will really, really help you. And introductory video is really a must for all of you. And again, if you need some help on that, let me know. Any questions on the information that I just shared with you?
No.
Okay. All right. So this time, if this is a another speaker, I would ask for you to give your evaluation of what you heard from the speaker. So we'll make a practice. Go ahead and take one like 30 seconds and give me your feedback about the information that you received from me and what you think, if it's useful or valuable, or if you need more information. Go ahead and take your time and type that in on the chat. 30 seconds. Thank you, Rob, Dr. Rob. I know you're like the best on the media. Thank you. Okay, so while you're working on that, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next part of our meeting, which is what we call business share time. And this is, we have, right now it's 3:33 and we have 15 people here. So we're gonna take about 15 minutes to share your business. So the three things that you can share is, one is a success story or a specific challenge that you are dealing with. And everybody needs to listen to this part of the people sharing their challenges, because you can send them your recommendation or your comments on chat for them. And then you can also talk about a specific goal that you are accomplishing, and you need to give us a specific time frame. So for example, I want to be able to connect to 3 business people within this month. And if that is the case, then everybody is conscious about that, and they can say, and they can send you a chat. Hey, I can be one of your, one of the people that you want to connect with, and send them a chat. So that's what we're going to do in the next part of this meeting. So I'm going to go ahead and select Kim. Kim, what would you like to share? And again, it's 1 minute for each everyone.
Okay, so I already shared a success story. So if I were to be so the clients that I'm looking for, and direct me if I need to be saying business share. So the clients that I'm looking for are entrepreneurs, leaders, business owners, people who are up to something, right? People who are really up to something. Somewhere along the line, they've gotten stuck. And those are the people that want to get unstuck and really tap into their peak performance, like get so clear on who they are, like their real identity, not the I'm not good enough, like I'll never measure up, or I'm not worth it, or wherever they've gotten stuck, whatever that internal messaging is, and giving them access to who they truly are, living in that power, whose they are, and the purpose to which they've been called. So those are the people I'm looking for, people who are really ready to make a true difference in the world. Those are the people you guys can direct my way.
Thank you so much, Kim. All right, let's go to the next one. Dr. Rob.
I mean, if we're gonna post like challenges, I'm just trying to think, like one thing. Okay, I'll just put it out here just for open consensus. If you guys had a digital magazine, how would you get it out to a larger audience? What would you do to promote it?
Okay, so send that message to Dr. Rob for his question. All right.
Can you repeat your question real quick?
Yeah, if you had a digital magazine based on business and entrepreneurship, how would you promote it? Like, how would you distribute it out? Where would it go?
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. Let's go to Jason. You're on a mute. Unmute yourself.
I was just testing you. Yeah, so we just had a good client win. So we help out real estate agents. We help them get, right now we're actually put together a listing program because everybody wants listings right now. Everybody's like, I need listings because the real estate market is crazy all over the country. And so we just got started with somebody in less than 30 days. We brought them 2 listings, which is really good because I know a lot of people struggle to get listings. Most programs are all about helping them get buyers. So it was really cool to just impact her in a way where she was really excited. Now she's like telling her friends about, what we did for her. So that was a little win we had. So it was pretty cool. So.
Okay. Thank you, Jason. All right, let's go to Deborah. Please.
So really, like I said, I network and I connect people for what they're looking for, that type of, that's just who I am. But the project I'm taking on right now is really more for nonprofits, foundations. So I'm really looking for some foundations and nonprofits to talk with. That's really what I guess I'm looking for right now.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Deborah. Jonathan Preston.
Okay, recent success stories. A couple recent bankruptcies. A law changed at the beginning of the year for January 1, which threw a big issue in regards to how much equity people could exempt on property. And so it's kind of caused trustees to basically take different approaches on to seize assets during a bankruptcy. So we've figured out how to prevent that from happening on behalf of debtors. Challenges right now are pretty common because of the problem with dysfunctional court system, people not showing up to work, things not getting filed. It's in relation to our overall world that we live in. And I don't really know if there's a way to overcome that, but other than just being persistent, getting things done. Goals, I need to get out of my comfort zone and keep meeting more people. I do get a lot of referrals, but at times some of them I turn away for cases I don't want. But I'd really like to do a few more one-to-ones. So if anyone's interested, let me know.
All right. Thank you so much, Jonathan. Okay. James.
So a success story or a struggle? I think I'm gonna go with the struggle. Right now, I am trying to set more and better automations in my business while keeping it respectful and not spammy. And I also like I can't stop my train of like leads that I have right now and my outreach. So I'm having trouble like separating the time between like, okay, how much time do I dedicate to automations that I know that will help me scale, but right now they're taking a lot of time and I can't stop taking calls. So and doing the outreach. So that's a little bit of a struggle that I have. So if anybody has any suggestions or want to connect to see if we can help each other out or something, just leave it in the chat and I'll put me information in the chat.
All right, thank you. Okay, next is Anthony.
So I guess just to highlight an opportunity, in terms of I'm always looking for partners in terms of acquisitions, and also looking for really great deals in terms of folks who are motivated sellers looking to exit their business, and either distressed deals or opportunities where they where individuals have a going concern, a strong business, and helping, just like I think Mr. Preston, having connections with organizations who really want to make a difference, for organizations who have fundamental assets and have large employees, working with family offices to bring in capital to help pump some capital back into some of these businesses where they're significantly struggling. And so having those connections, and if people are interested in collaborating about those opportunities, that's where I'm at.
Awesome. Thank you, Anthony. You're getting good here with the 1 minute, huh? Let's go to John Simon.
Hey, so we may have closed another big deal today for my company, so that's cool.
Congratulations.
It's a company that it's a bank actually that staffs contractors for FDIC like violators. So like if you get your property foreclosed on, they have to send people to maintain the property and do all of that. So it's a global deal. So hopefully it'll net us a lot of cash. And the other thing I wanted to mention was from a challenge standpoint, I'm really hoping that we'll close our funding round this week. They said that they would give us a final answer this week.
Awesome. Oh my God. I'm so happy for you, John. Definitely. We've been working on that. Okay. So next one is Jennifer Stoll. Jennifer, are you there?
Sorry about that. I think that my near-term success story is someone that Murray introduced me to that has a very, very promising chance of growth, and it deals with real estate data and market intelligence, and I'm planning on joining the team and helping accelerate their growth. So thank you, Marie.
Oh, I'm glad, so glad. Thank you. I'm glad. All right. Okay, so Ken. Ken, you're unmute, please. Unmute. Ken, we cannot hear you. Ken, we cannot hear you. Can you hear us? You need to unmute.
Oh, yeah, I was taking credit for John getting funded because we had a conversation for an hour yesterday, and now I finally know what he does. And so I think he has been doing a good job of portraying that. He actually has some huge customers, and I consider that a success. And we're going to work together on a couple projects.
Awesome. All right.
Sorry, John, I didn't mean to take credit for what you already did, but that's how we are in sales.
Yeah. All right, Tiara.
All right. I wanted to kind of share a success story and a challenge at the same time. So a success story is, you know, on the procurement side, I deal a lot with the PPE and getting gloves and other 3-ply gowns. My target that I'm wanting to do this week is to get with 3 clients, and it's mostly like in the home health care. So home health care, urgent cares, hospital, medical clinics. I'm looking for people who are connected to those end buyers, because that's where my challenge is. And to kind of tie back to my success story, I mean, one home healthcare company that's locally out of Corona, they were buying nitrile gloves at $22 a box. And I was able to come in and help them and basically cut their costs down in half again. And the owner of this facility was just basically, you know, just really struggling with the fact of how much that cost has gone up. So to be able to help those small businesses with those, you know, cost containment items and getting them what they need so they can still do their business is, you know, a success story in itself. But my challenge is I'm only one person, and I need my network and reach out to my network so I can get as close to those end buyers and who are actually purchasing those goods so I can help.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Tiara. Okay, let's move on to Laura. Laura, thank you for coming back. We can't hear you. We're not able to hear you. Okay, so while we're waiting for you, I'm gonna go to.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, yes, yes, there you go.
Okay. Do you want to move on and come
Yes,
back?
yes,
or-
go ahead, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay, sorry, I hit the pause button. The reason why I left is that it's a challenge and it's a success at the same time. My parents are both incapacitated, and so I am the one who actually is going to step in and make decisions, and I'm the one that doctors talk to, financial and all that kind of stuff. And for weeks now, we've been trying to get a letter stating that my mother needs help from the doctor, and they were calling in the middle of our meeting. And so that's why I got off the phone. In reality, what I do is I help people and plan for these situations. I am a long-term care specialist, so I discuss this with people, and it just feels good that when I follow the advice that not only have I been taught, but I also am experiencing, and it actually works. That's a success. So I have a challenge, and I just had a great success.
Awesome. Thank you so much. That was 1 minute, girl. You're
Oh, yeah?
awesome. Yeah. Okay, let's go to Sherry. Unmute. There you go.
Hi guys, when I first came on, I kind of like blurted out everything that I'm doing, but I would say that I'm excited for one thing that I have achieved. I've been looking for consultants to come on board and help me spread the word about the solar platform that we have going on. And somebody from Nova Scotia who I found on LinkedIn, who I didn't even know, is extremely excited. He's setting up a lead system. He's ready to go. He's a professional in the HVAC industry, so it's an alliance. I am looking for 2 more consultants, and it's good to have some kind of a connection with homeowners, real estate business, because it affects the homeowner. Being able to lower their bills, anybody who needs to do that, who wants to maybe make a little bit of money along with that, we pay $1,000 for referral, and if they're looking for residual income. So the platform offers all of those, not your typical solar industry.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Jessica, have I asked you already? Okay, your turn.
Hello, everyone. So I had a feeling I was going next. So briefly, how I work is in business development with venture partnerships, ecosystem mergers, brokering deals, relationship management, and a huge win and sort of celebration is next week I'm having a complicated surgery that I've been in limbo for, which is, it's a good thing because it actually opened up a door to partner with my eye doctor, who has this whole other side project outside of that. So when I went to meet him and go through this whole process leading up to this, it kind of opened up a big deal that I can potentially move forward with on the other side of this. So I'm thrilled and nervous and all that at the same time with results from it, but also grateful that things happen for a reason, and this has allowed me to work in a different capacity that really has strengthened me in a lot of ways. So wins all around.
Awesome. Thank you so much. That was awesome. Okay, so please provide your feedback about this part of our meeting. If you think that it was useful, valuable, or any comments, please provide that to us. And then I would also like for everyone to put your contact information on the chat so everybody can connect, and you can get a hold of each other. And then for the first time visitors, please provide me your feedback on your experience for this meeting. We do have like 9 minutes that I'm gonna take time to take advantage of that for our project collaboration. So, but please provide your comments on your experience for this meeting, if you could do that for me. Thank you. All right. So as far as I can see, everyone that's here. Oh, Rick, I forgot to ask you. We didn't hear from you. Oh my God, I missed you. So Rick, your turn to share your business goal or success. Did we ask you?
No.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to put in the chat that you forgot about me.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. Share your information, please.
I have a potential success because why is it potential? Because I haven't delivered the message yet. And that's going to happen Thursday afternoon. I'm doing a webinar in conjunction with an organization called the Small Business Majority. They're a business advocacy group with a national footprint. And the marketing that both me and SMB has done, we are very close to reaching our goal of getting 50 registrations for this webinar. Webinar is your business franchisable? So stay tuned. Maybe next week I can give feedback. Thank you.
All right, that's good. So did I miss anybody else? Are we good? Okay, we got
You
everybody.
didn't go yet.
What's that?
You didn't go yet.
Oh, okay. Well, let me put myself on a video here. I've been like trying to save the internet because it's been very slow. But for me, I wanted to share with you that we aired our Fabulous Lifestyle radio show on kcaaradio.com. Check it out. We aired every Sunday at 3:00 p.m. and we had such wonderful conversations there. And I think next Sunday it will be Jonathan Bash, who's going to talk about fashion. And then the next Sunday will be Kim Yater, who will be interviewing some of the amazing leaders. And one of them is the famous Wes Chandler, former NFL football player, and she's going to be interviewing him in that show. So sure you do that. And I am so happy we published our magazine for Finest Women in Real Estate. We're going to have a business tour and signing. I would like to invite all of you to join us. We're going to have several locations. One is in Temecula at the Sofa Spectrum Furniture in Temecula, and the other one is going to be in San Marcos. Thank you so much for supporting this collaboration with Finest Women in Real Estate. And we are actually we're working on a TV reality show right now. I have a showrunner from Viacom that's working with me in pitching it to the network. So pray for me, you guys, that I can get this TV reality show on the network, and I will get you all in it. You know me. We're gonna make sure that we're all gonna be famous. Jason is gonna be one of the potential cast for this show. So thank you so much, Jason, for supporting. Yes.
Yes. Woo.
So because he does the digital, and Jennifer is also going to be one of the potential casts for the reality TV show. So we're so excited about that. And as soon as we get the offer from the networks, I'm going to try and come up with different episodes for you guys to get involved. It's so easy to create that. I mean, as long as we have the platform, we'll be able to get you guys involved. It's 3:54. Anthony, Deborah, thank you so much for joining us. I know this is your first time. I would like to have a meeting with you one-on-one. And so I understand exactly if this is something that you would love to be a part of. The people that we have right now are amazing people. They have extended connections. You're going to get so much out of the members and also from my networks. We are tremendously well connected. So, and we do a lot of great projects. November 6th, we're going to have our Fire Up Live event with about 700 people in there here in the city of Temecula. If you want to fly and enjoy San Diego and California, come and join us. I know Rick is going to be one of the James Bond in the event. We're doing a James Bond and fashion show, and Rick is flying all the way from where he's at. And so if you guys are interested in joining the fashion show and the James Bond and the panelists, there's going to be a daily, it's actually a panel discussions for different topics. Come and talk to me. My number is 951-809-9720. Oh, I'm sorry. That's somebody's number. 951-378-5316. And I have a website, mariewaite.com. You can check that out, and I'm going to save the chat so I can get a hold of you too. Any questions? Again, Jonathan Preston, thank you so much for joining us. I know you have a very busy schedule, and as a lawyer, I understand. I'm glad that you are able to join us today with not being in court and everything. So
no problem. Thank you.
Thank you. And then Ken, I know being the radio producer, thank you so much for making the radio show happen for us. I truly appreciate you for everything that you do, and Kim for supporting what we're doing for the Fabulous Lifestyle. Dr. Rob, you are I love what you do. Dr. Rob is so well connected with the veterans and military. Definitely connect with him. He is incredible for making things happen on the media. Jason, I love Jason. He can rap and he can make you smile. I mean, he is amazing. Jason is amazing to work with. James, I am so excited working with you. I am looking forward to doing a lot, of working with you because you have an incredible program. And Laura, I love you. You are been a good friend of mine, and she's been a supporter since day one. And I thank you so much for that. Jessica, you are an incredible connector. I know that once these people connect with you, you're blessing all of them. So make sure you connect with Jessica because she is incredibly talented in connecting you to the right target market. And Rick will connect us to a lot of business owners. Being a franchisor, he has a lot of leadership and management skills. And so I've had a chance to interview him. He is actually very, very well experienced on the management and leadership. So definitely connect with Rick. He can help you make your business very successful. And I would like to be in that position with my company. And Rick is going to be the person that I'm going to be talking to in regards to that. John, I am so excited for you. You are such a talented, business owner. For you at this age that you're able to reach all the success that you're having right now. And I'm so proud to see that happen for you. And I am so glad that you are a part of our group. Cherie, I love working with you. Are you still there, Cherie? I think you are on a video. Anyway, but whatever.
I'm here.
Okay. And I love working with Cherie. She's very straightforward with her business, and I'm learning a lot from you. And Tiara, I've known you for many years too. And I'm glad that you're able to join us today. And again, thank you so much for being here. All right. So hopefully next week you guys can attend our meeting. I'm glad that you guys were here today. If you have any questions, please send us on your chat. Connect with everybody. And thank you so much for everything. Okay. Any last questions?
No.
No?
No, thank you so much, Marie. It was so great meeting all of you.
Yes, thank you. All right, save your
I didn't
chat.
have a question. I just wanted to share some love.
Yes, go ahead.
Awesome.
Yes.
So for the newbies who have come today, we really do appreciate that you came. We're a very loyal, committed community together in the Fire Up program. And Marie is just so gracious and intentional with who she brings here for true collaboration. So don't hesitate if you have questions. And definitely save the chat to create some one-on-ones. It's not just another networking meeting that could just be an email. It really is you're one relationship away from just transforming everything. Thoughts and love my way to you. Thank you.
Pray that it goes amazing. Praying for you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. Have an amazing weekend and make a lot of business and connect. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Yeah.